So there are already a lot of videos available which explain econometrics, but what I have noticed is that the difficulty which students usually face is how exactly to revise all of that information, or more importantly how to retain all of that information so that when you are under exam pressure you can quickly recall that information, right? So I have come up with various mnemonics. So for example, in this video I will introduce you to two very important and very useful mnemonics. So without further ado, let's get started. So the mnemonics that I have come up with are as follows. So A stands for autocorrelation, H stands for heteroskedasticity, E stands for endogeneity, and M stands for multicollinearity. So if you just remember this mnemonic, you can easily recall what each of these letters stands for, right? So A stands for autocorrelation, H stands for heteroskedasticity, E stands for endogeneity, M stands for multicollinearity. Now you must be wondering what this stands for. So this mnemonic I had come up with in order to remember what to write in an exam situation. And of course you can also use these as headings if you are required to write a note, for example, on multicollinearity or autocorrelation. So C stands for concept, where you simply explain what that term actually means. So what does autocorrelation mean? What does multicollinearity actually mean? Where you define the term and you give an example, right? So the next C stands for causes. The third C stands for consequences. So the D stands for detection, which is where you can explain what are the possible tests that you can run in order to detect, for example, autocorrelation or heteroskedasticity. And finally, the R stands for remedies. So if you just remember this mnemonic, then you will never forget what to write in an exam situation, because you know that there are 5 main points that you have to address if you have to explain any of these main concepts which are crucial to pass any econometrics exam. So I've made separate videos where I explain each of these. That is, in each of those videos I have explained the concept, the causes, the consequences, the detection methods and the remedies for each of these, that is autocorrelation, heteroskedasticity, endogeneity and multicollinearity. So if you're interested, you can watch those other videos. More importantly, I have made another video where I compare the concept versus the causes versus the consequences versus the detection methods versus the remedies for each 4 of these in the same video. So if you're interested, you can watch that video to understand all 4 of these at a glance and to never get confused between the causes versus the consequences of, for example, autocorrelation versus heteroskedasticity.